Let's talk 100 codes using C1 to check whether a given number is positive or negative. Method 1. Using brute force. This method uses brute force to check whether a given integer is positive or negative. Hello, everyone. We are going to check whether the given number is positive or negative using C in 3 different methods. Now, let's see all 3 methods. First, we declare an integer variable num and assign it a value of 22. Then we use an if-else structure to evaluate the value of num. In the first condition, we check if the number is greater than 0 by using if num 0. If this condition is true, it means the number is positive, and we print the number is positive. Next, we add an else if condition to check if the number is less than 0 using else if num 0. If this is true, the number is negative, and we print the number is negative. Finally, if neither of the previous conditions is true, it means the number is 0. So in the else block, we print 0. After the check, the program ends with the return 0 to indicate successful execution. So let's check the output now. Method 2. Using nested if-else statements. This method uses a nested if-else statements to check whether a given number is positive or negative. Now let's see how to do. Here we are using nested if-else conditions to check. This program checks if a number is positive, negative, or 0. It starts with a number. In this case, negative 10. So we are considering or declaring a variable num and assigning it with minus 10. First, it checks if the number is 0 or greater than 0. Within the same if condition, we are creating another if-else statement. If the number is exactly 0, it prints the number is 0. If it's greater than 0, it prints the number is positive. Otherwise, else block is going to execute and it prints the number is negative. Since our number is negative 10, the program will print the number is negative. Now let's see the output. Method 3. Using ternary operators. This method uses a ternary operator in C to check whether a number is positive or negative.
Let's take a look at this simple C program. First, we have our main function, where the program execution begins. We've declared an integer variable num and assigned it the value -4. Next, we have an if condition that checks whether the number is 0. If num is 0, it will print 0 using the print function. However, since num is -4, it skips the if block and goes to the else part. Here, we're using the ternary operator to check if the number is positive or negative. If num is greater than 0, it prints positive. Otherwise, it prints negative. Since -4 is less than 0, it will print negative. Finally, the program returns 0, which signals the end of the program. So when you run this code, the output will be negative. Like, share, subscribe for Limitless Bingo for next videos.